Hey, man, what's up?
Jay, good to see you. How you doing?
Oh, no complaints.
Oh, good, good. Have a seat. Let's talk about free agency and what's coming for this team.
What do you got for me?
All right, so take a look at this list. It's got all this summer's top free agents. See anyone you want to play with?
Yeah, this right here. See, it makes sense. Chemistry-wise, it's a good fit for the team, and it's a good fit with the guys we have now.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah.
Might have a future in the front office.
Hey, I do look good in the suit. Fit it, you know?
All right, I think we're good here.
All right,
Thanks again for the input.
Oh, no doubt. Let me know if you need more advice, all right?
Definitely.
I got you. I'm gonna charge you, though.
Welcome back to 2KTV, Bill Simmons, the sports guy. Now, the sports guy is your nickname, but if you were a player, what would you have as your nickname?
Washed up.
Washed up,
Yeah.
that's it?
Yeah. I quit pickup like 5 years ago.
I'm going to end it right now.
I'm going to end it.
I'm going to end it.
I feel it. I feel it.
Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Up next, the Raptors taking on the Heat. For the Raptors, Game 2 on the road left a bad taste in their mouths. Now they hope to take back the momentum with a little home cooking. Heat, Raptors, round 1 of the NBA playoffs.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Taking the floor tonight here on 2K Sports, the Miami Heat against the Raptors in Toronto. For the Raptors, staggered after a resounding Game 2 loss, they'll try to regain their confidence and reclaim some momentum here in this vital Game 3.
Welcome, everyone, to Game 3 of this Eastern Conference Round 1 matchup. 2-0 so far. Perhaps the Tide can turn in this one. D.A., take it away.
For a long time, the Raptors playing in Canada was seen by some as a detriment to their competitive prospects. Players dealt with issues like passports, different money, going through customs, and on and on. But now the Raptors use it as a strength, not as a weakness. They have a whole nation behind them.
And the game is going global. You're right. Thank you, D.A. So here's Miami's starting group. We got Joe Ingles. Jimmy Butler is out there with Jay. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Hero into the point. And for Toronto, Siakam and Ibaka, the duo down low. On the wings, Powell and Anunoby. And it's Van Vliet in at the point guard. And the rejection by James. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. It out to Siakam. Off target from three-point range. James in the post. Covered by Van Vliet. And James gets it to go.
Well, this team was already scary on paper before the start of the season, but Shea has taken them to new levels. They are definitely on the short list of teams that could walk away with a ring when it's all said and done.
Greg, I don't know, honestly, where this team would be without Shea. They'd be in the playoff picture for sure, but I don't think they are even considered a contender without him. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Ibaka. Anunoby in the corner. Lets it go from deep. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
Here's James. It's rebounded by Anunoby.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
Siakam finds Powell. Pass to Van Vliet. Just 5 on the clock. Off target from outside.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Hero passes to James. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Heat shooting their first free throws of this one. The first one falls. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And stolen by James. Shoots over Van Vliet. Nice shot by James.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Adebayo against Ibaka. Rebound by the Heat.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
For Miami, they've gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. James with it. Now guarded by Siakam. Now the Raptors moving it up. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's Hero. To the paint. And stolen by Siakam. Van Vliet looking around. Passes it to Siakam. Over James. Siakam misses.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
He goes up again. James misses. Toronto's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Oh, Van Vliet. Out to the wing. Here's Ibaka. Now here's James. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Heat shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. He misses the free throw. Good on the second free throw. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. So timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
Here's Siakam. No good on the quick three.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch. But right now, he's hurting the team.
And it's blocked. Now, here's Ingles. Covered by Van Vliet. And the dunk by James.
We've talked about it before. Unselfish, great awareness. Ingles willing to turn down the shot if someone can break free.
Now here's Van Vliet. Guarded closely. Here's the teardrop. A wide open look here for Ibaka. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
And that's a good job of spotting up by Serge Ibaka. He's good in those catch-and-shoot situations.
And it's Butler missing. Toronto trailing. Here's Anunoby, and he hits it to tie the game up. Anunoby's got 5 now.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
Well, they're passing to Hero. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And Miami has possession. James kicks to Butler. The drive by James. Some solid defense from Ibaka. Toronto's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Takes a 3. The shot comes out, and the Heat going the other way now. Powell with the steal. Siakam against Butler. They get a hand on it. Miami again turning it over. Here's Siakam. He makes that one drop, only a second and 5 tries.
This is a big part of Siakam's game. The ability to put the ball on the floor and make a play.
James dishes to Butler. Back to James. And the dunk by James.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
And so Siakam will bring it up for Toronto. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his first foul. Here's Van Vliet. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Siakam left side. 5 on the clock. It's Powell on the wing. Misses the 3.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Well, they're passing to James. And stolen by Siakam. For 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Floats it up for James. And Butler gets it to go.
No wasted time on that catch and shoot. Pretty much nothing you can do if he gets it off that quick.
Van Vliet passes to Anunoby. Back to Van Vliet. Here's the floater. And he lays it up and in.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
He's looking for Siakam and finds him.
Aggressive move from Siakam, putting all that length and athleticism to work.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. They are really pleased with the victory on Monday.
Yeah, and that one, their rebounding was the difference. Big disparity between the two teams.
And you know this, what you do on the backboard may not completely win or lose a game, but it can tip the scale in one team's favor.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Marc Gasol is checked in for Ibaka. Andre Hollis Jefferson comes in for OG Anunoby. Davis is checked in for Norman Powell, and it's Kyle Lowry in for Fred Van Vliet.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
Miami trailing. James up. The pass to Apollo. Back to James.
Virginia to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Sinks the three-pointer. And the Raptors lead by 3.
You know, when you think of true 7-footers, Marc Gasol is one of the most consistent shooters from beyond the arc.
Here's James and the dunk by James.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And here's Toronto. Lowry with the ball. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Hollis Jefferson. Back to Lowry. Outside for Davis. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Akpala. For Miami, they've gotten 8 of their 13 shots to find the bottom of the bucket. Floats it up for James. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
The feed to Lowry, and it's a defensive 3-second violation. The Raptors shooting their first free throw of the night. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. For Toronto, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Find the lane. Find the lane. One shot.
And the technical free throw is good. The Heat leading by 11 on the floor for Miami. Jay out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Joe Ingles. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Hero in at the point guard position. And the Raptors with the ball. Lowry feeling it out a bit. Throws it up high. Very pretty alley-oop layup.
A good find by Kyle Lowry. Doesn't always get enough credit for his vision.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, Jay, in that last matchup against the Raptors, got the job done. He scored 36 points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. A very solid stat line for him in what was a terrific outing. And you know he wants to keep the momentum going, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious. He was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
What I like is they just kept calling his number. Sometimes we see coaches go away from what's working, and we wonder why.
And the dunk by James.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Outside Lowry. Pass to Ibaka. Now Van Vliet. 6 on the shot clock. Over Ingles. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
For Miami, they have made 2/3 of their free throws tonight. 6 of 9 to be exact. James, no good on the free throw.
And they've had their difficulties from the line here in the second. Could extend their lead if they just make some more free throws.
Here's Anunoby. 7 points in the game. With the floater and the rejection by James. And that'll be Toronto as it goes out of bounds. Raptors retain possession. Pass to Anunoby. Just 4 to shoot. A 3-pointer off the mark.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the 3-point lane.
Here's Van Vliet. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got his 4th assist in this one. Miami leading by 15. Butler kicks to Ingles. He's looking for James and finds him. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Lowry has the open look. Oh, good on the triple.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Floats it up for James. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
Passes it to Van Vliet. Left side Lowry. Pulls it up. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Here's Butler. Adebayo passes to James. Back to Adebayo. It's stolen by Ibaka. Outside Lowry. And the pass to Van Vliet. Sinks that one from the post. Van Vliet's got 11 points.
Here in the second quarter, he's looking much more comfortable with his offense.
The Heat leading by 17. And here is James. He's got 29 points. Yes, that goes in. James has got 31.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Lowry drawing the double team. And the Raptors call time here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question, toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
Inside, here's Anunoby. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And the potential Anunoby has is exciting. Has the athleticism, the shooting touch, and the drive to keep improving.
The Raptors shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight, and he sinks the second.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Here's James, and James throws it down.
He's really taken a hold of this first half and made it his. He is making all the right decisions out there.
Raptors trail by 20. Now Van Vliet, 11 points in the game. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Lowry's got his first 2 points of the night. James, the pass to Ingles. Good ball movement here by Miami. Dishes it to James. Lays it up off the glass.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
And James throws it down.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Pass to Ibaka. To the inside. Here's Anunoby. And the rejection by James. And they'll keep possession. Clock at 6. From deep. A shot by Lowry. No good. Miami leading by 22. James, the pass to Hero. Count it. Good.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Toronto. Pass to Ibaka. To the paint. Here's Anunoby. That shot is off. Great D that time from James.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Off target on the alley-oop layup. Toronto's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Inside, Ibaka, and Ibaka slams it in.
And for Serge nowadays, most of his offense comes from beyond the arc or at the rim.
Now a timeout called by Miami. And Toronto will go for a different look here. Marc Gasol's checked in for Ibaka. Pascal Siakam comes in for OG Anunoby. Andre Hollis Jefferson, he's checked in for Norman Powell. Davis is subbed in for Kyle Lowry. And a new group in for the Heat. Crowder, he's checked in for Adebayo. Jones comes in for Jimmy Butler. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Joe Ingles. And it's Dragic in for Hero. Here's Gasol. Crowder pulls it in.
The defense is right there. Quality contest, and they threw him off his rhythm.
James, no good.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
Davis dishes to Gasol. Over James. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
He's a handful.
With 1 on the clock. Oh, he made it!
He got it to go, and he beat the buzzer.
Wow. Oh, beats the buzzer from way down court. These fans are stunned.
And so it's Miami cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. It's been a clinic out there by James.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
They're asking a lot of him, shouldering the load in a number of areas. You just hope he has enough left at the end.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So for Toronto right now, Anunoby and Siakam in at the forward slot. And VanVleet out there with Powell. And it's Ibaka in at the center position. Butler on the wing. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Siakam passes to Ibaka. Siakam against James. To the wing right side. Shot clock at 5. Anunoby kicks to Powell. Over Ingles. The shot by Powell, no good. The Heat shooting impressively throughout at 62%. And Adebayo throws it down.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul. "90 seconds now into the second half. Passes it to Siakam. And the rejection by James.
You like that he's still attacking, but the results tonight just haven't been there.
He's had a few chances at the line, 1 of 3 in the game. And he makes the first. And James drills them both. The Raptors have gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. VanVleet passes to Ibaka. Powell with it. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Anunoby kicks to VanVleet. 4 on the shot clock. So halt the run. Here we go. James heading to the hoop. And James throws it down.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
They built up this huge league with great play at both ends. They're going to love watching film tomorrow.
Kicks it out to Siakam. And the Raptors miss again.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
It's good.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's guarded closely. The pass to Powell over Ingles. Powell, that's good. Powell's got his first bucket of the night.
And with that basket right there, it brings an end to that 12-0 run by the Heat.
To the middle, and James throws it down.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything.
Always going up for the alley-oop here. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And I'm going to give him a lot of credit because he saw what he was up against and he was undeterred.
Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Pass to Adebayo. Back to James. The kick outside to Butler. No good on the three.
And the truth is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a path to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. Pass to Powell. Down low, Ibaka. And James pulls it down. James has got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. None, that's good.
Oh, great ball movement there.
For Toronto, they've gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Siakam against James. Passes to Van Vliet. There's the pass to Powell, and stolen by James. Here's Nunn, a huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Here's Van Vliet, and the rejection by James. And they double up James. Here's Nunn. That one misses. And Toronto will come the other way. Poked away. Siakam with it. He's picked up by James. James against Siakam. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And it's good for 2. Siakam's got 8 points.
Oh, great concentration from Siakam. Takes the hit, yet his eyes never leave the rim.
And the dunk by James.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Pass to Van Vliet. And James picks up the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Anunoby. Then for the Heat, Jay Crowder's checked in for Adebayo. And it's Iguodala in for Butler. Pass to Powell. Just 5 to shoot. Left side of Ibaka. And again, Toronto no up.
Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area.
None, that's good.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
And Ibaka slams it in.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
James finds Iguodala. Good ball movement here by Miami. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Ibaka's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Van Vliet. Ibaka right side. Great D that time from James. Miami's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Lobs it up for Crowder. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Not just swinging the ball around the perimeter. Aggressive move inside.
Now here's Van Vliet. 14 points for him. Iguodala with the steal. To the paint.
Gotta love the initiative by Iggy there. Very skilled at getting the D, just to be a little too aggressive with him on his shots.
For Miami, they have made 8 of their 12 free throws in this game. No good on that one. And the Raptors with some changes. Marcus Olszuk. James, the pass to Butler. That's tipped. And another steal for him. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
On the court for the Heat, Davis is out there with Jimmy Butler. Then there's Jay, and it's Okpala in at the 2 spot.
One of the best all-around bigs in the league. Gasol continues to modernize his game.
He's perfect from the line this time. The Heat have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Here's Okpala, not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
Great player movement, great ball movement. That's fun to watch.
For Toronto, they've gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. Here's McCall. Out to the right wing. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. McCaw, the pass to Gasol. And the rejection by James. In transition, here comes Miami. Floats it up for Butler. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
You have to pay attention to Butler when he's flying toward the basket for an alley-oop.
The Raptors shooting 40% in the fourth. And there's the pass to Hollis Jefferson. Here's McCall. Outside Thomas. To the middle. From inside. Rebound by Butler.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Toronto with the ball. To the inside. Johnson gets the bucket.
I'll tell you what, Stanley Johnson is built to take punishment. Nice play.
And they double up James. Pass to Okpala. And a miss there on the triple.
Trying to finish out the game strong. You have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
Out to the right wing. And James picks up the foul. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
And guys, at this...
8 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Outside Lowry. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. You have to finish this point up 3-zip. It's only a matter of time now, Greg, until this series is in the books.
This victory all but seals the deal. As strong as they look throughout this game and this series, I'll be shocked if they don't close it out in Game 4.
And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference.
Hey, good game, Che. Nice hustle out there. W.
fun, but it definitely came with some challenges. Thank goodness for 2K.
That's right. In fact, it's been an honor for us to share our time and our episodes with you, the fans, the community. And the big news is NBA 2K TV is returning for Season 7.
Yes, we're coming your way on September 4th. All new episodes of NBA 2K TV and NBA 2K21, where everything is game.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA. It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
The bustling financial district here in Canada's largest city. We're coming to you from Toronto. It's Game 4 of this Eastern Conference quarterfinal series. Down 3-zip. It's a survival contest, no doubt. With payday.
Well, small ball has become the trend in the NBA, but it might be more accurate to call it average ball.
Point forwards and big guards in demand. Yeah, you're right. Thank you. So the opening lineup, they've got Jimmy Butler. Joe Ingles is out there with Hero. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's James in at the 4 spot. And for the Raptors, Siakam and Ibaka, the duo down low. Lowry out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Anunoby in at the 3, the small forward. And so the tip-off, it's Miami. The pass to Ingles. Floats it up for James. It's stolen by Ibaka. Inside, Anunoby, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Now, there's an awareness that's required to be a good passer, and Kyle Lowry, he has it.
James, no good, tipped away, and stolen by James. The alley-oop layup, very well done. Now here's VanVleet, and a wide open look for Siakam. Offline with his 3. Butler goes in. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Well, gentlemen, you know the expression, go big or go home. Jimmy Butler attacking with ferocity.
Outside Lowry. Fires the 3. He can't hit that time. And Miami the other way now. Hero passes to James. Here's VanVleet. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry.
What a boost to have Kyle Lowry running the show. Selfless, smart, and always looking to create.
James in the post, covered by Siakam. Butler dishes to James. Back to Butler. James against Siakam. Some solid defense from Ibaka. The Raptors have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Now here is Lowry. D right on him. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. VanVleet's got 5 points so far.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from D.
James, the pass to Butler. And stolen by Siakam. Lowry drives in, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, if you give him a window of opportunity, Kyle Lowry will attack the basket. He's not going to pass up that chance, Kevin.
Shot's good by Butler.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, Greg, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Siakam outside. Rebound by the Heat. They come into this game following a tremendous win on Wednesday.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
I thought what really stood out was how dominant they were on the offensive end. That was about as flawless as you could hope for.
To the inside.
How about the defense? Pascal Siakam. This guy likes making it tough on the offensive player.
And stolen by James. Here's Ingles. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got 4 assists in the game.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Siakam passes to Ibaka. They get it again. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, let's remember, Serge Ibaka is a defensive presence. This guy, an elite shot blocker early in his career, and he is now a capable scorer from just about anywhere.
Ingles kicks to James. Back to Ingles. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. There's the 3. Siakam pulls it in. And it's Lowry with the ball. Brings it up for Toronto. Here's Van Vliet. Banked in off the glass. Van Vliet's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
The Heat trail by 4. James finds Ingles. Back to James. Over Siakam. Nice shot by James. Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Siakam misses.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
And James throws it down.
I'm telling you this, if you leave one of Ingles' teammates open, Joe is going to find him.
Siakam against James, and James picks up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul. Raptors leading by 15. Siakam at power forward with Gasol at center. Davis is out there with Norman Powell, and it's Hollis Jefferson in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Toronto to start the 2nd quarter. Powell against Robinson. 5 to shoot. With a step back. Toronto gets it back with a new 14. And finished off by Gasol.
Boy, that big body, those long arms, so hard to keep Marc Gasol off the glass.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Jay in that last matchup against the Raptors was tremendous. He scored 45 points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. He put up numbers that really jumped out in the box score. A very solid performance. Kevin will see what he's got in his arsenal tonight.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Davis dishes to Powell. And they double up Davis. He feeds it to Gasol. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And Jones has it in the corner. Here's Siakam. He has 5. Passes it to Hollis Jefferson. Shot clock at 6. Powell with it. Robinson picks him up. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Powell's got 9.
You've got to be able to manipulate pick and roll. Norman Powell taking what the defense gives him. That's really nice.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
Pass to Hollis Jefferson. The dish to Davis. Down low. And there's Marc Gasol on the assist by Davis. And that's 11 points for Marc Gasol.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
James right side. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
See, the athleticism of Norman Powell is a problem. This guy understands how to get defenders committed to him.
And the Raptors making a change here. Lowry's checked in. He hits both from the strike. The Heat have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Floats it up for James.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. Raptors leading by 21. Outside Lowry. To the paint. Here's Davis. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Lowry's got 6 assists now in the game.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Pass to James. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Gasol with the steal. Fast break Toronto. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Robinson finds James. And they double up James. Here's Olynyk. That shot, no good. Good D by Gasol.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded. I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And James picks up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Boy, now you have to think about pulling him. 3 fouls already in this half. A 4th would be inexcusable.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. Goran Dragic is checked in for Jones. Outside, Davis. And the pass to Powell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A 3 ball. But they recover it. Now the feed to Gasol. And the rejection by James. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Nunn. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic. Nunn's got 6 points.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
It's Gasol missing.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Passes it to Olynyk. Here's James, and he finishes nicely on the layup. James has got 6 points in the quarter.
Boy, this guy has been terrific. The rest of the team, however, struggling.
Left side, Davis, and stolen by James. To the middle. And James throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
For Toronto, they have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far.
Well, I think what I like about Hollis Jefferson is he can contribute just a little bit of everything. This guy's got a tremendous motor.
Anunoby, he's checked in for Toronto. Red Van Vliet comes in for Davis. Raptors leading by 15. Pass to Anunoby. Pass to Van Vliet. Looking for Gasol. He gets it there. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And he's able to get it back. And here are the Heat. They're on a 13-5 run. And the dunk by James.
Well, terrific floor awareness from the crafty swingman. Jimmy Butler playing the role of facilitator.
And the Raptors miss again.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Here's James. The pass to Adebayo. Here's Anunoby. Ingles covering. Anunoby kicks to Van Vliet. Good on the triple. Van Vliet's got 12.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
Inside, here's Butler. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And they're beginning to just flat out
fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Hollis Jefferson.
Well, you simply must respect the intelligence and all-around skill of Jimmy Butler. This guy has become elite on both ends of the floor, and he's done it by putting in the work.
And the basket by Lowry.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Fast break. Here come the Raptors. Yep, that one goes. 6 points for him.
Well, how about the defensive activity of Marc Gasol and then the presence of mind to use the push-ahead pass?
Now a timeout called by Miami.
You know, my guess right now is Coach wants to talk over this turnover issue, and it seems like they've been trying to force things a bit and need...
The Heat have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight. Free throw dropped for Butler. And the Raptors with the ball. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Here's Siakam. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right... And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. It's been a clinic out there by James.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the court for the Heat, Jay out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Joe Ingles. And there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Hero into the point.
I think, guys, maybe what you appreciate most about Pascal Siakam is his versatility. He can score from a number of areas. He can guard multiple positions. There is a lot to like about this young man.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but, man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Now here's Van Vliet. Ingles covering. 6 to shoot. Oh, Van Vliet. Lowry inside the line. Ingles with the rebound.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
And the dunk by James.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Here's Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
Well, Pascal Siakam's handle has gotten tighter, and that makes a dribble drive a problem for the defender.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But, Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Toronto leading by 16. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Down low. And the dunk by James.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys in the bench. They are pumped up. And the shot goes in from Siakam. Siakam's got 10 points in the game.
Well, an aggressive Pascal Siakam is a dangerous Pascal Siakam. Nicely done.
Well, they're passing to James. Good ball movement here by Miami. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And there's the foul. It's called on Toronto. For Miami, they have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10.
How about this guy? He comes into the league as an undrafted free agent. And Joe Ingles has more than proven his worth. The high IQ, the lights-out shooting from deep. So much to love about Ingles.
The Heat trail by 17. James right side. Passes to Hero. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
They are just killing him on the interior.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Siakam. Moves back up. And James pulls it down. James has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Van Vliet passes to Lowry. To the paint, Siakam.
We have seen Pascal Siakam's confidence improve dramatically. This guy is becoming a problem as a scorer.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here. The throw good, Siakam. Davis is checked in for the Raptors. And Miami with a change here, too. Jones is checked in.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawn some fouls.
Adebayo kicks to Jones. James, the pass to Jones. Back to James. Kicks it out to Jones. Now, here's Ingles. Defense right on him. All 3 off the mark. Here's James. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Siakam. The Heat have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line. First one falls for him. The Raptors making a switch here. Hollis Jefferson's checked in. Both free throws good from James. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Raptors. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. Robinson's checked in for Miami. Here is Ibaka. 7 points in the game. And stolen by James. Pass to Hero. To the inside. And James throws it down.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Here's Van Vliet. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Van Vliet's got 16.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense. And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. And Ibaka kicks to Van Vliet. Siakam outside. And the rejection by James. It's good. The Heat trail by 11. Inside, it's deflected. Van Vliet with it. Jones covering. Van Vliet passes to Siakam. Now the pass to Hollis Jefferson. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
Here's James. And easy 2 points on the layup. James has got 32 points in the game.
Boy, as we reach the latter stages, he's been in a ridiculous groove. They simply can't get over the hump.
And Ibaka slams it in. Great game for him. Double-double now. 11 points and 10 rebounds. Hero passes to James. Yep, it counts. James has got 18 points just in the second half.
Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
Siakam against Ingles. Siakam misses. The Heat trail by 9. The drive by James. He dishes it to Jones. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got assist number 8 here in this one already. The Raptors have gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. Ingles against Siakam. Takes the 3. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
What an aggressive mindset set in this period. He's starting to take over.
And stolen by Siakam. To the paint, here's Ibaka, and Ibaka slams it in.
Well, a high percentage scorer with a great shot selection. Ibaka knows when to send it home.
Robinson against Davis. Feeds it to James. Back to Robinson. To the middle. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Serge Ibaka picks one up there. And the first one at the line is good. Some changes for Toronto. Marc Gasol comes in for Serge Ibaka. And Norman Powell subbed in for Pascal Siakam. Then for the Heat, Crowder, he's checked in for Joe Ingles. Iguodala comes in for Derek Jones. And it's Dragic in for Hero. Powell inside. He's covered by Iguodala.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
And Gasol slams it in.
I'll tell you, once Marc Gasol gets to the rim, turn the lights out.
The Heat trail by 12. James left side. And he banks in the layup. James has got 37.
Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a difference in terms of size.
Down low, here's Gasol. Second shot opportunity, and good that time. Gasol's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, Marc Gasol will never back away when he's got that kind of interior position.
And he can't get the first one. Olynyk is checked in for Robinson. That one is no good.
And just so frustrating for a team when you collectively go cold at the line. And that's happened to them here in the second half.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's covered by Iguodala. Shoots. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more? Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Davis, the pass to Hollis Jefferson. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
James dishes to Dragic. Back to James. Outside Dragic. Good ball movement here by Miami. Over Davis. Miami no good on that time either. Here's the Raptors with the ball. They're on a 12-3 run. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Well, one thing there's no question about is that Norman Powell is a gifted athlete. Now it's about rounding out that game, particularly his shooting.
Good on both.
And one difference this have is that when they get to the line, they're converting.
Rockets the pass to James. Powell against Crowder. Back to James. Kicks it to Olynyk. 4 on the clock. And they double up James. And Olynyk gets it to go on the assist by James. James has got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Davis surveying the floor. Passes it to Van Vliet. They double him with James. Powell, no one around him, trains the three-pointer. Powell's got 16 points.
Absolutely critical that Norman Powell expand his range. The more he makes that three, the more the floor opens up.
And they double up James. Rockets the pass to James. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Well, individually, he is doing everything he can in this 12-minute session, but he's just not getting enough help.
Some changes for Toronto. OG Anunoby's checked in for Hollis Jefferson, and Kyle Lowry subbed in for Fred VanVleet. Heat also with the sub. Butler, he's checked in for Jay Crowder.
Well, Kyle Lowry can do it all. He is an outstanding passer, but when necessary, as it was right here, knock down the catch-and-shoot jumper.
Pass to Butler. Back to James. Pass to Dragic. James kicks to Butler. James outside. The Heat need to get a shot off. Heat drains it as the shot clock ticks down. And that's now 18 points for Jimmy Butler.
And so far, going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
And stolen by James. And it's Iguodala missing.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
It was right there for him. He'd love to have that one back. That was embarrassing.
The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 5 assists tonight.
Well, you love that Andre Iguodala seems to relish an opportunity to have contact and have to finish anyway.
Offensive rebound. Anunoby, good.
And boy, he can see blood in the water attacking a somewhat helpless team right now.
Well, you love that there's no let-up in how they're playing. They want to dominate every aspect, including second chance points.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. No good on the free throw. And Miami making a change here. Adebayo's checked in. And the second free throw, good. 32 seconds left to play in the third. Lowry against Dragic. Lowry passes to Gasol. The pass to Davis. And James pulls it down. James has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. And that one drops. Butler's got 20 points.
Jimmy Butler is a problem for this defense. Right now, they've got nothing for him. Go ahead, GB. Do some work.
Pascal Siakam getting it done for the Toronto Raptors. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
And, Greg, nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round 1. They've got Lowry. Norman Powell is out there with Anunoby. And there's Davis. And it's Gasol. And at the center, filling out the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Raptors leading by 12. Outside Lowry. Pass to Gasol. Over Adebayo. And that one goes long. Miami's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. And it's the Raptors' ball. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. It's Gasol missing. And so James will bring it up for the Miami Heat. The shot by Butler, nobody around. Good, and the assist goes to James. Butler's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Heat. Lowry passes to Davis. Few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Iguodala with the steal. Butler finds Dragic. Powell inside. He's guarded by Dragic.
This is Powell at his best. In attack mode, he is hard to stop.
The Heat trail by 11. The drive by James. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Toronto has gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. On the wing, Davis. He's covered by Iguodala. From 13, Powell for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Powell's got 10 points here in the second half.
Challenging this D with the free ball. That's his second from distance this half, and he also hit one in the first half, too.
And it's in there. 25 points for Jimmy Butler.
Well, Jimmy Butler is a gifted offensive player. On that particular instance, a nice interior score.
And the Raptors call time here. Serge Ibaka has checked in for Toronto. Pascal Siakam comes in for Norman Powell. And then for Miami, Joe Ingles comes in for Andre Iguodala. And Hero subbed in for Goran Dragic. He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, during that break, Coach Nick Nurse talked to his team. He's encouraged where they are at this point in the game, but he told his guys things can turn in a blink. What we need to do is execute the rest of the way. So we'll see if they can finish this one off, Kevin.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Lowry kicks to Siakam. And again, no good by Toronto.
Didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
So tremendous effort, tremendous timing, the ability to alter shots on the perimeter. That was beautiful.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 10 assists here tonight. So active.
Well, a little bit of quality defense will not deter Pascal Siakam. Go to work.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Outside Lowry. That one does not go. It puts him at 5 for 9 from the field. Now here's Butler. Not a lot of room. Here's James. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The first free throw is good. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Raptors leading by 7. Ibaka pushes to Lowry. To the right side. Here's Anunoby. And the 3 off target.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Shot's good by Butler.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
James against Siakam. Ibaka outside. Over to the wing. Here's Anunoby, defended by Butler. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Fred Van. Here's Siakam. And the Raptors miss again.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Ibaka. Lowry deciding where to go with it here. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
Well, nice finish from that point. Kyle Lowry's got a ton of ways to score once he gets into that painted area.
James outside to the inside. Adebayo, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Here's Van Vliet.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
He throw good, Van Vliet.
And this team will make you pay when they get chances at the free throw line. It's helped them pull ahead here today.
Joe Ingles is checked in for the Heat.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Here's Hero. Now recovering. Well, shot off that time. And Toronto will come the other way. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. And Siakam throws it down.
Well, Mr. Siakam can elevate well above the rim. Nicely done.
Ingles passes to Hero. Here's James, and the dunk by James.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Ingles passes to James, and they double up James. Ingles, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, he started as a perimeter threat, but Joe Ingles outstanding at finding a way to the cup inside and forcing the issue.
That one misses.
Yeah, being down 2 points instead of 1 thanks to the free throw miss makes getting a stop here absolutely critical.
Off target with his 3. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Trailing by 2. Hollis Jefferson's checked in for Toronto. Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. He ties it up. Toronto's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Van Vliet passes to Hollis Jefferson. And the rejection by James. To take the lead. Shot's good by Hero. Hero's got the lead up to 2 now for the Heat.
And after a scoreless first half, you're starting to see signs of life here in the second.
Lowry finds Van Vliet. Back to Lowry. Looking to end the run. And James pulls it down. Miami's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. To the middle. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Ibaka. Here's Lowry. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
Lowry letting everybody in the building know if there's a big bucket to be made, get me the ball.
And they double up James. Ingles kicks to James. Hero passes to James. Good ball movement here by Miami. That shot wide open.
Embrace the pressure, Mr. Ingles. Nice delivery.
Raptors trail by 3. There's a minute 47 left in the fourth quarter. Three-pointer, Lowry. Again, the miss by Lowry. Miami's on 2 or 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Butler dishes to James. Trying to get open is Adebayo. James misses.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Pass to Ibaka. Van Vliet with it. Back to Ibaka. Over James. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Kept alive. It counts.
Into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Now a timeout called by Miami. They're rocked by 1. 51 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Hey, guys, no doubt it's going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
Norman Powell checked in for Toronto. The Heat with the ball. They lead by 1, and he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Well, it's a beautiful setup. They found the size mismatch inside, delivered when they really needed it.
Free throw, no good for James. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Ibaka finds Lowry. Pass to Pop. Just 5 to shoot. Launches it. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Heat. It's a 3-point game. And they double up James. The pass to Hero. Floats it up for James. Passes to Hero. Back to James. Now, here's Ingles. And so they choose to intentionally foul. First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Well, you love a guy who gets himself to the line, takes his time, and makes the free throws. Complete professional.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. What do you think, guys?
Some call them wins and lessons. Coach not wasting any time making his point.
Well, maybe not his time, but this game is certainly finished. Let's get it over with.
Here's Van Vliet off on that one. And they're going to move on to the conference semifinals. What a performance through the entire first round. Greg sweeping in 4 games.
And they really had a tremendous series. Watching how well these guys played as a unit has got to be scary for their round 2 matchup.
Well, that'll do it for now. During the first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Hey, Shaq here. Not many guys in the league are triple-double threats, but you put one up tonight, boy. Woo-wee. Is there more where that came from?
Nah, come on, Shaq, man. You know what I'm trying to accomplish. That triple-dub. That's my goal every night. And that's why they give me so much freedom. They trust that what I'm doing out here by design tonight is going to be great. Plus, y'all in the media love talking about triple-doubles, right? You love it.
I'm not a media man, but yes, I do love it.
Hey, yo, listen up.
What's up, Coach?
You know, y'all feeling yourselves,
yes.
Okay? But don't you remember, this right here, this ain't it. You want something bigger than this.
Yeah.
Keep grinding and we'll get there.
Sure.
Okay, next on 3. 1, 2, 3, next!